Just gonna start the recording real quick. Alright. I still... I love playing this game. I get excited for it every single time. What I don't get excited for is that fucking boot time for this game. No patch or anything. It's still version... Actually, let me double check real quick. Sorry. Doing this live on stream. Just let me double check. There's been no update for it cute. Yeah, there is no update queued for it. There's one for Atelier Ryza 2 and Dragon Ball Fighters, but that's it. God damn it. You'd think they would have updated something. Right now it's been really fun. Oh, it's gonna be real huge fun. Negative Late. How's it going, Frog Knight? Welcome to the stream, my dude. What is this timing? It is daylight savings time for me. So for me, it is 11 o'clock right now. It's strange. You already conditioned me to call staff weapons bonk instead. They are the weapons of bonk, though. You cannot convince me that the way a staff is used is not just bonking the opponent on the head. You can't. Really can't. All right, we just finished a jail, so all right. There's nothing more we can do now. We should wait at the hideout until Zenkichi reaches out. We finished the jail. There's probably going to be some story stuff. I'm excited. We're going to see the next jail, and we're probably going to see how this game... Okay. One time, coincidence. Second time, maybe an accident. 3 times, it's a pattern. Let's see if this game's going to be... I don't want to say lazy, but it feels like that's the only word I can think of at the moment. Lazy enough that every jail is going to coincide exactly with every single Phantom Thief, and they're probably going to be the exact same as the Phantom Thieves, and they're always going to say, you can't possibly imagine what I've been through, to the only person in the party that can actually imagine it and has probably gone through it. I want to say there's going to be a break somewhere, but I'm not sure where. I'm hoping it's not the last one. After some time, Zenkichi came to the hideout.
And that about sums up Natsume's confession.
So once people friended him through Emma, they'd become his fans.
It's just like what Alice said.
And Natsume's smartphone worked the same as Alice's, too. There wasn't anything off about the Emma app or the phone itself.
So we got nothing again?
I didn't say that. Just like before, there were traces of someone snooping around in there.
For real?
Did Natsume have a stalker too?
No, I'd say this confirms that we're dealing with something much bigger than a stalker.
So the same occurred with Natsume's phone as well?
Well, any idea who it is?
Sorry, I got nothing. All I found were traces.
So Alice and Natsume were being watched by someone. Hey, Zenkichi, did the police know about that?
No. The only reason we know this guy exists is because Sakura sifted through Alice's smartphone.
So aside from the fact that they both used Emma, this mystery observer is the only thing linking Alice and Natsume together. If the police didn't know that, why would they assume these 2 cases are related?
Well, these are some very peculiar cases. But mainly, it boils down to the nature of the crimes and the timing.
The timing?
All of the change of heart incidents occurred at roughly the same time, that being within the last 3 months. Didn't I tell you?
3 months ago is around when Emma was released.
Well, Emma is being used to perpetrate the crimes, so that makes sense.
This group behind it seems shady.
Damn right it does. That company putting that thing out is suspicious as all hell. What are they called again? Madams?
Madisse. Well, at least you got the mad part.
For what it's worth, I'm investigating on that front as well. Still, we're talking about a major corporation operating on a global scale. You can't just walk in and start poking around without reason.
You haven't found anything suspicious yet?
Not yet. No. At least, nothing's come up from checking the individuals involved. If our mystery observer was connected to Medice, though, then we'd have grounds to conduct an investigation. Do you think there's someone pulling the strings in this case?
We don't know for sure yet. The incidents are similar, but they could just as easily be unrelated.
Guess we'll have to see if the other incidents have any overlap as well. That's one of the basic rules of investigation. Find what the incidents do and don't have in common, then start narrowing things down. For now, looking into the other incidents is our best bet at scoring a lead.
This is true. We'll have to do what we can for the time being.
And if we look into the other jails and their monarchs, we might learn something new.
Then, if we're all done here, I'm heading to Sapporo to see what I can find on our next target. We'll rendezvous on the 8th. I'll contact you the day of.
3 days. Should be an easy trip with a car.
No need to rush. The target's not even in Japan until then. Oh, right. Wasn't there a festival happening around here soon? Sendai's famous for its Tanabata festivals. Lots of good food lined up, too. Or so I hear.
Yes, I did see decorations being put up here and there.
Anyway, I'll see you in 3 days. Don't forget.
I guess he wants us to rest up while we can.
Gramps is actually a pretty considerate guy, huh?
Well, since we're here, should we put on yukata and go to the festival?
Yukata. I can't help but think of our disastrous fireworks festival last year when we got rained on.
That's why we're gonna do it right this time. Besides, we didn't have Futaba or Haru with us back then.
Count me in! Going to a festival in a yukata sounds wonderful!
I'll wear one too.
Then we got a plan. Sophia, find us a shop that sells yukata.
I've got 4 hits. Allow me to direct you.
Oh, I even got a point too. Nice. Ah, fuck. Now I gotta remember what all the... Or I don't even know, but I gotta figure out what all the right answers are for bonus points.
Dude, check out all the boots!
As one might expect from Sendai's Tanabata Festival. It's quite lively here.
Apparently, the locals call it Tanabata-san, and it's said to have originated from back in Date Masamune's time.
Hey, that's the dude from the statue, huh?
He is not a dude. He is Lord Date Masamune, the one-eyed dragon of Ocean.
Jeez, what are you, his retainer or something?
Oh, there are so many booths. It's hard to pick what to see first. What do you think?
Yakisoba.
I'm cool with that. I don't know why, but yakisoba from a food stand always tastes so friggin' good.
Let's hold off on the food for now. I want to check out all the booths with Lady Ann first.
Speaking of which, ain't those guys here yet?
It takes time for a lady to get ready. They're not unrefined apes like the rest of you.
Who you calling an ape? You're the unrefined one, you furball.
Look, this furball's got claws, you bonehead!
Sorry for the wait.
Lady Ann, you look absolutely gorgeous.
Thanks, Morgana.
Sorry, tying the obi took quite some time.
It was worth the wait.
Thanks. Means a lot hearing that from you.
Absolutely picturesque. You brought us a much-needed air of refinement.
Yeah, according to someone, we're about as unrefined as it gets.
Wow, Ryuji, that looks really good on you. Even better than your school uniform.
You don't gotta try and make me feel better.
You made a good choice with that mask, though. Yellow's a good match for this season. I bought a water balloon myself. You gotta get one when you go to a festival.
Water balloon? Oh, you mean a yo-yo?
No, isn't that called a water yo-yo?
Wait a sec. I thought it was yo-yo balloon.
No, it's a water balloon.
What do you call it?
Water balloon.
Yeah, I knew it. I mean, it's only a little bit, but there's still some water inside.
Looks like everyone's having a good time. We should have a little fun ourselves. Why don't we check out the food stands and get something to eat?
Sure. I was starting to get hungry since everything smells so good.
Look, they've got all the staples. Yakisoba, yakitori, shaved ice. They've even got cognac skewers. Those are huge
on, we should get going too. I'm starving.
Hell yeah! Let's start from one end and get one of everything.
Feels as if we're forgetting the spirit of Tanabata. Though I have no objections.
I want to see more of the festival too. Show me how to catch goldfish.
I had fun with everyone at the festival. That's nice. Oh, so close to level 20 as well.
That was so good.
Cognac skewers, Ishinomaki yakisoba, Zunda cider. We basically ate our way through Sendai.
And it was amazing. Gotta hand it to old man Masamune. He is one cool dude.
That's lore to you. Did I do it right, Yusuke?
Am I that predictable?
Catching goldfish seems difficult. Is there some sort of secret to catching one? Try to stay calm, then strike without hesitation. Trick is to catch them once you've read their movements. Wow, that's impressive, Mako-chan. I see. We'll get it next time. You're getting a call from Zenkichi.
Yo, you guys having fun?
How about you?
Just working. Moderately, anyway. Listen, I wanted to ask you guys a favor. I'm already investigating in Sapporo, but before you leave Sendai, I'd like you to stop by Toho University. Tomorrow, there's going to be a session at the Mount Aoba campus.
So they're gonna jam?
Not that kind of session. The CEO of Medice is holding a lecture there. I'm still looking into them at the moment, but the more info we have, the better. I'd like you to attend the lecture in my place.
What's in it for us?
I'll treat you guys to dinner or something. The food in Hokkaido is really something special, you know? And just so we're clear, don't draw any unnecessary attention to yourselves. Just go and see if the CEO says anything strange.
You got a name? Did you meet the writer, dude? We did. We did it on our... I want to say it was the first try, actually, yeah. It wasn't even that difficult.
His name is Akira Konoe, and he looks like a capable CEO. I'll give him that. Anyway, I'm gonna be counting on you kids. And again, try not to get carried away, all right?
So what did he want?
I told everyone about the call and what happened.
Let me get this straight. This guy's running the company that made Emma?
This might be a good opportunity to learn something new.
I suppose we'll find out at the lecture tomorrow morning.
Guess break time's over. Time to get back to work.
As you all know, life is just an ongoing series of daily decisions. What's for breakfast? What should I wear today? Every day begins with these insignificant little dilemmas. But then there comes a time to decide your field of study, your place of employment, who you're going to marry. And it's these choices that matter. Yes, people are always looking for the best choice or the correct answer. Medice seeks to provide it for everyone through the power of AI. Emma is a state-of-the-art AI designed to integrate itself into our everyday lives. By gathering and analyzing extraordinary amounts of data with perfect precision, Emma can help everyone make the best choices.
Capable CEO seems pretty spot on.
Wow, he's so composed. He's practically overflowing with confidence. Look how clearly he states his company's outlook and principles. He's got everyone's attention. You're right. He's not saying anything particularly suspicious, though.
Well, thanks to Emma, Medice's stocks have shot way up. You can bet they're one of Japan's biggest enterprises right now. That said, I feel like a company with this much going for it wouldn't have much to gain from changing people's hearts.
Perhaps, but that doesn't change the fact that Emma is still a key factor in the jails. It's through Emma that people are allowed access.
Right. Medice is connected to all of this one way or another, be it directly or indirectly.
Hey, do you think there's a real culprit behind all of this? Like, some kind of mastermind?
I'm pretty sure. This guy looks evil, but it doesn't look like A-tier villain evil. Probably BC. Probably the villain's henchman, if I have to guess. That mustache screams evil.
I think so too. Even if we beat the Monarchs, change their hearts, and free everyone's desires, the jails don't disappear. There's gotta be something keeping them here.
So you're saying the real culprit's the one doing that?
I don't know. But do you remember how even the Monarchs themselves didn't know much about Emma?
That's right. Alice and Natsume said the same things in their testimonies.
And if that's the case, then the Monarchs might not be the only ones manipulating Emma.
Which means it could be someone at Medice. Or our mystery observer.
Or our head honcho down there.
Or perhaps someone completely different.
Yeah, well, we just gotta stick to what Gramps was telling us, right? All we can do is keep solving cases and collect more info. Long as the Phantom Thieves of Hearts do what they do best, we'll set this shit straight.
Wow, Ryuji. That was pretty insightful. I'm surprised.
You guys got me fucking laughing. Of course he's the villain. He's tall. Motherfuckers.
He's right. And in that sense, attending this lecture is a valuable use of our time. Let's make sure we pay attention all the way to the end.
Yo, how long was I out? So, what did the dude say?
Ugh, can I smack you?
Well, he didn't exactly say anything out of the ordinary. And again, I wouldn't expect him to trip up that easily.
Well, I'm starving, so maybe we should just head back? That guy was talking for friggin' ever.
Hey guys, that stuff you said earlier, was all of that true?
Huh?
Are you really the Phantom Thieves of Hearts?
Mother fucking damn it! Who was it? Who was the one that fucking said it? Was it Ryuji again? Not only that, she screams for the moment. Innocent enough that she could be a villain.
What?
You're the woman from the Beef Tongue restaurant. Oh, Ichinose-san, right?
You heard all that? Well, the thing is, I'm really good at picking up when a cat meows. Honestly, I found that way more interesting than Konoe's lecture.
Mona! Me? But you guys are the ones she overheard.
The hell are we gonna do?
The least incriminating thing we can do. Run.
Whoa, stop. It's all right. This place will be closing up soon. Let's talk more outside. Wow, to think
Wait.
you guys are the famous Phantom Thieves.
It was Ryuji? But he wasn't yelling? Ryuji's default volume is yelling, though. His default tone of voice is get the villain's antagonist other character's attention. Always. We're just pretending.
Come on now, don't try to hide it.
Don't try to stop me from hiding
When you
it.
guys mentioned Alice and Natsume, I imagine you were referring to Alice Hiragi and Ango Natsume from the press conferences, yes? Is it safe to assume those were your doing? Oh, and what was that about Emma giving people access to jails? Oh, is that related to everyone's hearts getting changed?
She heard everything.
Can we ask what you're doing here, Ichinose-san?
Oh, I told you at the Beef Tongue place, didn't I? I'm a researcher at the university.
Oh, that's right.
I'm also the one who designed the base for Emma.
You made the base?
Red flag.
I didn't tell you.
I specialize in the research and development of artificial intelligence.
He definitely didn't hear about that.
Around the time I finished developing Emma, Medivh came to me with an offer to buy it. I was actually pretty tight on money at the time, so I went ahead and sold it.
Is this lady for real?
Oh, by the way, that's why Medivh is participating in the lecture today. Well, to be more accurate, the university asked me to reach out to them. I certainly didn't expect the CEO himself to show up, though. I only got invited because of my little connection with the company. Anyhow, yeah, that's how I ended up being there to overhear everything.
So you're Emma's creator, and Medivh is simply the ones running it?
Oh, well, they're definitely the ones running it, but I can't say for sure if that's all they've been doing. I just designed the base. Who knows what Medivh did once I sold it to them?
So, you know all about Emma then, right?
Naturally. It's like my baby, you know. And at the risk of tooting my own horn, it's a really good baby.
Well, never would have expected this turn of events.
Do you think she's telling the truth about designing Emma?
I do think it's impressive that the CEO of Medivh came to personally give a lecture. If she's the one who made it happen, doesn't that mean she has a lot of influence?
This is true. And let's not forget the university asked her to attend the lecture.
What should we do? She could probably tell us a lot about Emma.
Not to mention she knows who we are now.
What do you think?
She has a unique portrait. She does not have a scene in the opening cinematic that portrays her to be an eventual Phantom Thief or something else like that. Probably an antagonist / villain. I highly doubt supporting role.
No way! It's a little late for that, don't you think?
Never too late.
Yeah, it'd be a real drag if we ditched her now and she started telling the whole world about us.
Then we may as well go all in and find out what we can. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
It's settled then. We'll tell her everything.
Yeah, there goes my sign language. Alright. Once for being the leader.
Is all of that true?
Right, we know. It's kind of hard to believe, huh?
Hey, what if we just show her, like we did with Senkichi?
Wow! It really does exist! I mean, how else could you explain all this? So Emma functions as the entry point here, huh? No, that's... if I consider the possibilities...
She believed all that?
Oh, you have no idea how fascinating this is! What an incredible development!
Well, at least we don't gotta go through the trouble of convincing her.
Ichinose-san, do you have any idea why Emma is serving as an entry point to the jails?
Oh, no, couldn't tell you. I'm surprised this other world even exists. There's no way I could have thought of a way to get in if I didn't even know it existed to begin with.
Yeah, that figures. Wait, so that means that function was added later?
A world where people's desires are stolen and their hearts are changed. So many questions. Oh, wait, maybe I should be heartbroken here. My baby is being used for evil after all.
More red flags are showing up. Not only that she believed it all, but she is actively, like, apparently not shocked, or at least not entirely taken aback by the thing that the metaverse exists, first off, and that her app is as an entry point to it. On some level, she knows everything.
Right. How about we make a deal?
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Super Phantom Thiefy! I'd be glad to help however I can. And I can't say I don't feel kind of responsible for all of this. More than anything, though, I think I'd die of curiosity if I didn't get involved. So, what do you need me to look into? Say the word and I'm on it.
What happened after he sold it?
Indeed. We'd be very interested to know exactly what kind of changes Emma went through thereafter.
Some people are better at adjusting to weirdness like the metaverse than others. You see, that involves character writing. That's a high bar for Persona 5 at the moment. Considering the story that we've experienced so far, that's a high bar. And I don't know if it's going to vault over that.
Basically, you'd like to know the secret behind this new version of Emma. And if someone's responsible, you want to know who.
Oh, hey! We found some of those mystery junk parts out there, didn't we? Maybe if she takes a look at them, we'll learn more about that world.
Ooh, so you're gonna give me a bunch of neat stuff to analyze? Yes, that's excellent. Just wonderful. In fact, I'll even buy them from you as research materials.
Well, if this is going to be a deal, then we'll need to provide something as well.
Nonsense. It's fine just the way it is. My inner researcher is just squealing with delight. So, what do you say we seal the deal?
Said the secret words. He is the one that said them, admittedly. I'm a fan, but I didn't give him the benefit of the doubt. In the base P5, I'm not exactly a fan of Ryuji in the story alone. In social link aspect, he has amazing character growth, and it actually becomes a person. But then again, due to game limited constraints, that person does not transition into the story. They have to make it right at assuming that you never see it, because it's possible that the player never will, like I did in my original P5 playthrough. So, in story, I'm not a fan of his. In social link interactions, he's a good dude. I don't mind him. In this so far, once again, it's like they're assuming that all the interactions from the social links in the base P5 have not happened, because this game can be played assuming that the player did not play the original. Not only that, they assume the growth and the social improvements that have happened from the social link stories in base P5, but so far it feels like a lot of the things that happen in them have been either wiped / forgotten / maybe just toned down a bit. It's strange seeing it, because, like, let's take for example On. In her social link about trying to become a model in base P5, if you don't mind me talking about it a bit, she has to deal with a rival, has to deal with food and other things, but she comes to the understanding that she will climb to the top. She doesn't care if other people play dirty, she will beat them her own way, and she will get to that pinnacle, because that's what she wants to do. From that, we get the character we have right here of On. She is upfront, she's passionate, she doesn't hide much, and she still loves to eat every goddamn thing within a 10-meter radius. In her interactions in the story, the only thing that shines from that is that she's at the top. We see the conclusion of that arc of her story being that she wants to be at the top no matter what, and she wants to be a model for people, not only in the actual nature of the word, but also in the characteristic portion of the word. And that's all you get. You get the end of the story, but not the build-up or the characteristics of the ending point. And I'm really fearing that they're going to do that for all the characters here, because so far, beat for beat, every single, granted, our only sample size is 2, mind you, but I swear there's going to be more with it. Or there's going to be low-hanging fruit, I'm going to say, but I genuinely hope I'm wrong out on that. Kind of in a way, I'm hoping Ichinose is not the easy-to-deduce big bad. I mean, coming off of P5 Royal, where the villain was the big bad in the lab coat, I want to hope that this was not made parallel to it, and they just said, P5R has a villain in the big lab coat. They're not going to suspect it twice, and it's going to be just some stupid stuff. But then again, P5R's story writing, I don't have much stuff in it. It's a deal then, I guess. I have no right to say no.
Okay, looking forward to it.
Junk parts? The hell?
Oh, yo, if she specializes in AI, maybe we should ask about Sophia, yeah?
Huh? Sophia?
Hi, I'm Sophia, Humanity's companion. It's nice to meet you, Ichinose.
This is Sophia? Huh. It's nice to meet you too.
Who flipped the switch on her?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
It's just that I've got so much on my mind right now. I guess even I'm a little confused.
Sophia's an AI we met in the metaverse. Is there anything you can tell us about her?
No, I can't say I know anything about her. Think you could send me her code later, though?
Huh? Oh, sure. No problem.
Here, I'll give you my contact information. Well then, I'm excited to see how this all develops. See you around!
Okay. Educated shot in the dark? Again, a lot of hoops, and this might modify my initial guess at the stories and the whole premise, but Ichinose made Emma. That has been confirmed so far in the story. Sophia is another AI that was locked in the metaverse. My prediction that she is going to be vital to the whole story has to be there because it's a self-contained story and characters are thrown into the story. They have to conclude with those characters they throw in. Ichinose is no stranger to that theory in my mind. But also, Emma's someone who made an AI, and it's doing so much for the world. She's just been shown another AI that knows her name, assigned the tag to her, and is portraying emotion, or at the very least, a tone, instead of the blank thing that Emma does. How much you want to bet she's the jealous type? The type that is not like that another AI exists that's better than hers, that I'm going to imagine it's going to one-up her in one way or another, and she's going to take it personally. She's going to reveal she's going to be the big bad, and I'm going to go, that's going to lead in, I think, to my original theory of Sophia's going to be taken, or something's going to happen to her. We're going to have to help her out in any sort of battle of the mind style fight that's very tropey. And from there, odds are it will lead into a big bad conclusionary fight. I've seen it happen once or twice in other games. I think it could happen. I think it's plausible. Admittedly, at the moment, not very likely, but I've made riskier bets.
Well, there she goes.
Would have been nice if she'd known something about Sophia.
I'm okay, as long as I can stay useful to you guys.
Guess that takes care of that.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot after all that's just happened, but we're heading to Sapporo next, right?
Yeah, we should get going. Zenkichi's waiting for us in Hokkaido.
Hell yeah! Hokkaido, here we come!
20. Nice. Next stop, Hokkaido. Time to say goodbye. Just goodbye, Sendai. Anything you didn't tick off your list yet while we're still here? This is your last chance. This is the RV once you're good and ready. Once you choose to go to the next city, you will be unable to return to the city you are currently in. Make sure you buy limited items and take care of businesses that can only be done in that city. Unlike the cities in the real world, you can revisit past jails at any time. However, be aware that requests obtained from conversing with your friends in past cities will no longer be able to accept or complete. So if you need to, do any requests you have left before you go. Hey yo, can I borrow you? There's something I want to do before we go. I shall await you at the entrance of the Mount Alba Park Shrine. Alright, Futaba. What up?
Yo!
There you are, you. I want to get a picture in this cutout board before we head out. This is a great photo op, so it'd be a real waste not to. I've gone ahead and called Inari over too, so you should join in. Cheers.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks. Then let's start making some memories. Okay, without further ado, it's time to play Who Looks More Like Date Masamune. In the blue corner, we have Inari.
That's fine.
I don't quite follow, but I'll do my best. How's this?
Ooh.
Oh, this is crazy. You really do look like him. Looking good, Yusuke. It's like he's wearing armor. Oh, interesting. What's up, Masamune?
Very well.
I can't say I don't like the sound of that. There's still something missing.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I know. You get in the... Why?
That's it.
Here comes the princess. Cute couple.
Something is amiss.
You. Is it just me or are we being exploited for entertainment? We're an item now. Well, if you're... Oh, he's going with it. Wow, alright.
Right.
Yeah, looks great. But maybe you could get a little more into the role. Like this.
Aww.
Nope, not even close. Look, Inari, you're Lord Date Masamune. As ruler of the Toko region, everyone's throwing mad respect your way. You gotta own it.
In that case,
I see. Then perhaps like this. You think you can win the respect of your people like that? Right. And then how about this? Where'd the cutout come from? Sorry, you actually kind of freaked me out. Everyone had fun at the photo stand. Nice. Are there any other requests around here? Let's check out Makoto real quick.
Shouldn't we be going?
If you like, you could even train a bit before bit in the jail. A little workout before the long car ride can do wonders. Nah. Adoro Yuji.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm thinking of hitting up the ramen joint before we roll out. Apparently Sendai is all about spicy miso ramen. Can you believe I never heard of that way? Heard of it that way before the trip? You should grab one last bowl for yourself if you think you'll miss it. Hmm? They're all over there. Oh, I should write something. Alright, so this is capped. These cannot be unlocked yet. This is capped. That can't be unlocked. That is just to make our stuff stronger. Junk parts become easier to obtain. I don't think we've still been told what junk parts do. So... not sure. Don't think I'd... Wait a second. Okay, alright. I was like, what was that on top of my desk? I just saw Yubi's paws reach above my desk, over the lip, and just like paw at one of the cables, and then he walked away. Get your wire, Rev. At the moment, no, I can see her. Or him. I think I'm gonna get 1 point in it just to, like, see... Like, for all I know, this is gonna become a very vital thing. Amount drop goes up by 1. I'm gonna get also 1 of the Joker's Wild for increased mask chance. Probably not even required, and we could probably still break the game in other ways than this, but I still feel like the Persona points are going to be a big thing, especially with how we can make them level them up, and the game is saying that you could level up more than just the level itself. Oh, I forgot. I wanted this thing too. I'll take that later. Alright, no request from you, right on?
Wait, please hold on.
It'll be alright. And also, no
Just put it
requests
down.
in the actual, yep, none, except for the one that we can repeat, and we can do them from anywhere.
what a coincidence.
Look, you. The Tanabata decoration. Maybe standard tourist souvenir, but I find it still has a certain elegant charm. And this festival's decorations are not solely for display. Individuals may write down their own wishes. Oh, I forgot. We already read this one. Damn.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't. A little memento achievement unlocked. Really? Oh, shit. Alright. That sounded like one that we'd already heard before. wait, that was all here. All right. With that, we have none, I believe. All right. We've done everything we needed to.
I'll just add this.
Let's get to work. This
I
should
have
be helpful.
133k. Did not feel like I have that much money initially.
Allow me to taste it.
That money boosting thing is so nice.
A good choice.
I'll make one more.
Well done. A good choice. Well done.
Next city. Story time.
What are you gonna do? Let's go.
Got it off. Need to vote on the election here. Good job, man. Good going on your elections. Flash and go. See you when you get back, and if not, I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.